I was talking with a few patients this morning and I was using terms like proactive, preventative maintenance. So, with the one in particular, he's a young gentleman, upper 20s, married. He's going to be a dad early next year. And he originally came in for neck pain and different physical things like that. But he does have some other things once we started digging in a little deeper into the conversation. So I was sharing with him, excuse me, today we worked on zone one. Zone one is the glandular system. He doesn't outwardly have anything going on with his glandular system. His glands are fine. But I explained to him how we have over 120 glands in our body. So pituitary gland, thyroid gland, adrenal gland, we all know the list. However, there's a whole lot more than we can just name off the top of our head. So we have over 120 glands in the body. I mentioned to him that the glandular system affects, of course, our hormones, but it affects our immune system, our digestive system, our sleep, our ability to adapt to stress. So I was explaining to him that by balancing out zone one and getting the brain, the part of the brain center that controls all the glands of his body, getting it balanced today before he has any outward signs is the ultimate in getting on that healthy path and then staying on that healthy path. And that really started to make sense to him because this is all real new to him. And again, him becoming a dad early next year, when you become a young parent or when you become a first-time parent, it really ups your game when it comes to your responsibility and the things that you need to do. So I was explaining to him, by getting everything balanced and healthy now, he doesn't have to wait until something shows up down the road, because it's constantly getting rebalanced and realigned so all the different brain centers are functioning the way they're supposed to. And really what that comes down to, now that I've thought about it, and I was listening to something earlier today from one of my mentors and teachers, I don't even like the term preventive maintenance or even being proactive. What it's really about is keeping your body adaptable. The more your body can adapt physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, the more adaptability you have, the harder it is to get you off of that health balance path. And that's the ultimate in being healthy 5 years from now or 50 years from now. It's to get on that health path as early as possible and then just stay there. I've used a phrase before, cleaning clean windows. And what I mean by that is you can choose two different ways to clean the windows. Here in our office, we have lots of large windows looking out on our parking lot and trees across the street. So you could wait until the windows are dirty, obviously dirty, and then say, hey, we need to get the windows cleaned. Let's call the window cleaner. Or you could clean the windows just because it's a Wednesday. And you clean the windows because it's the day to clean the windows, not because they look dirty. And when you do that, the windows never look dirty. It's kind of like that person that very regularly cleans their house. Anyone who's a guest is going to be like, why are you cleaning your house all the time? It doesn't ever look like it needs it. Exactly. You clean the house because it's Thursday, not because the house looks dirty. Well, when we do that to this internal house, and we make sure we are physically healthy and balanced, mentally and emotionally healthy and balanced, and spiritually healthy and balanced, we are getting and keeping ourselves in the right place and on the right path, which makes it a whole lot harder to get us derailed off the path, especially if we're doing specific things in our personal life and in our own body's healing and all the things we do for ourselves in a way that allows us to stay adaptable and not wait for things to break down before we get them fixed. Okay, another simple example that we're very aware of this. As a matter of fact, in 2 days, I'm getting the oil changed on my car. Not because my car is sounding weird, not because the engine isn't working right. It's because it's time to get the oil changed in the car. Because number one, I want the car to last a long time. And number two, I don't want the expense and the inconvenience of what happens when you don't change the oil in the car. The car won't last very long. The engine might seize up. You need a whole new engine or a whole new car. I'd rather get an oil change however many times a year that I need to based on how I drive to keep my car healthy and balanced. Same thing for our bodies. It's not about being proactive or preventative wellness. It's about keeping yourself adaptable. The more adaptable you are, the less stress impacts your life, and the healthier you stay. And all of that adds up to a better quality of life. To me, that's the most important thing. Two things for my patients. I want to get great results for them and see the quality of their life be as high as it possibly can. God bless, and we'll talk to you soon.